Hey loves, this is the series Thursday Theories. The theory for today is where you live shapes your nervous system. Places have energy. Pace affects regulation. So the pace in which you grew up, in theory, affects who you are, how you express yourself, how you move day to day, your nervous system. Where you presently live, not even where you grew up, like it's in your DNA, but also like where you presently move to can affect also your nervous system. Anywhere you live, the place you live at has an actual energy to it, and you take on that energy when you're there. That's why when some people change their life and go to the big city, they feel like out of this world because it's like such a fast place. So you have so much energy and you're just going, go, 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 and you just accomplish a lot. It's if you move to a small town like a suburb, you're more peaceful, more relaxed, and just everything is perfect and calm, and there's nothing ever bad happens, and you just live a normal, peaceful life. So wherever you move to, it will impact who you are, your whole life, how you feel day to day, period. Environment influences stress levels. Your body adapts to location. So there'll be stress levels in certain areas, but you can adapt to the area. But certain locations will always give you more stress levels than other ones, which is why people move to the suburbs when they have kids and they want to have their children have a good life, you know what I mean, and a safe life with less trauma, right? I think Chloe's hair is on me. Sorry, guys. I get distracted. But yes, so your body also adapts to location. So if you did grow up in the city, then move to the suburbs, of course you would be more peaceful, everything would be safer, there would be less accidents in your car, tires popping, all these things. It's just perfect roads, perfect houses, perfect life. Nothing really bad happens. Low crime rate. So yeah, you kind of your stress levels, wherever you live, your stress levels are gonna, whatever the environment says, however, whatever's happening is how you're gonna feel. Calm environments support clarity. The more calm I've lived in the suburbs my whole life. I only moved to Hollywood for 3 months for the agency because I got the job in the actual like office for me streaming with them was literally on Sunset Hollywood, which is why I moved to Hollywood so it can be like 10 minutes from my job at the time. But besides that, I've always lived in the suburbs, which means I'm always going to be calm, and when I grow, I'll always be at clarity and peace, even if there was chaos a little bit in my childhood, meaning that I got into the wrong crowd. So not only is your environment, but also the people you surround yourself with their traumas from their childhood. It's not only environment. I would also say the theory is who you're raised by, your DNA, so your bloodline and all of your bloodline's trauma, you actually take on their trauma. So the less trauma that's passed down over time, either from raising your children a certain way and being rude or hitting or loud or yelling, or even their nervous systems from their grandparents or whatever, all of it passes down in your DNA from when you're born. So, you can do your best to be a good parent, but sometimes there's going to be something inside that's still being passed down, that's deeper than you can even imagine, which is why we, heal and we take care of ourselves. We want to be at peace and really be aware of the emotions and the thoughts that we have, because sometimes they're not ours. Sometimes they're from past traumas of our bloodline. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, but yes, back on topic is environment supports your clarity. So wherever you live will support how you think, how you feel, your clarity of life, your clearness, your calm energy. Chaos normalizes tension. So being in a chaotic environment, for example, like a big city that's fast paced, it will normalize the tension. It'll become normal to live in a chaotic space. And that's when humans do adapt to things. That's why people can make it and live in the big city their whole lives, right? Because they've normalized that high intensity and possible things going bad. It's okay to them. They normalized it. But naturally, humans don't thrive in toxic or sketchy places with like homeless stealing or people like, you know what I mean, like most of the time humans would not, like, that's not our most happiest places to be there. But you can normalize it and you can live forever in the big city if you choose to. You can. The theory question: does your location calm you? Think about place. This is video 12, Thursday Theories. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a very interesting theory, and of course I've lived it, I've seen it, and I do think certain things are meant for certain times, and city life is a fast place. I mean, I think sometimes we can experience it like once if you really want to. If you grew up in the suburbs, you know how peaceful and how you want to keep the peace. Your parents got you to an expensive place, and you go to the city and you know, like, damn, why does so much things keep happening to me? When I was over there, it was so nothing ever went wrong. So when you've always lived in the suburbs, you kind of understand that. And some people who never lived in the suburbs, they've always just lived in the city, they'll always just know chaos. Like, it's like almost like nothing to them. So they might ever maybe once they move to the suburbs, or they love that world, the movement, the energy, the what anything can happen at sometimes. Some people are addicted to that. So some people just live certain lives, and certain times of your life maybe you want to live more fast paced. Sometimes you want to slow down and want things peaceful and perfect, and nothing bad happens, and then you don't have to spend so much money to fix things. It's just your bill, your water bill, and food. And there's not anything that's that expensive that's going to happen that's going to be dangerous, right, in a place where things are getting stolen from you, right? So certain times of your life, certain places are better depending on your age. So you can decide that, or you don't ever go to the chaos place because you always want to be calm and grow your money and be happy and peaceful. Or you do want to move to the city or somewhere where there is a lot of people just for a time in your life, like when you're young and you want to move fast and experience a lot of different people from different cultures, people coming in from other countries, like as a tourist place. You want to be around that. So then you move to the city, right? You move to somewhere where there's a lot of different ethnicities and ages and different types of people. So there's different points in everyone's life, and you decide that, of course. This is a theory, but I do believe this theory because I've lived it. Again, that's you can decide if you believe this or not. But again, this is a theory. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next